yes, there's no plan to change them, but you just watch him try and slip and slide.
Now, Bronwyn, our former colleagues, our leaders at the time, you and I were in Parliament together demanding leadership from the Prime Minister as leftist types try to stop the middle income tax relief due this year. Surely it's got to go ahead.
It has. I mean, this was a very big promise made by Albanese prior to the election. I mean, he's managed to break quite a few already, like the $275 discount we were going to get on our electricity bills.
Yes.
But there are so many things that he's broken or been slippery about. And he's being slippery about these tax cuts. Oh, yes, there's no plan to change them. But you just watch him try and slip and slide. And he's got to be held to, in fact, make sure those tax cuts go ahead. We've already had the first and second tranche. This is the third tranche. And it's part of that overall plan.
They didn't have a plan then, and they don't have much of a plan now.
To give back to people money that bracket creep, in fact, does feed out of people's pockets secretly. And that's why we've got such a high collection of personal income tax underpinning so much of the budget.
Don't have much of a plan now in terms of this budget.
So the tax cuts are, in fact, a brake on government expenditure and a brake on government largesse. So it's very important that they go ahead, and I'm sure the coalition will be holding them to account. I'm sure that even the large bulk of journalists may well hold them to account, because it was such a big issue in the lead up to the election.
And we need a better government.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward, and if both John Howard and Peter Costello have summed it up rather nicely, suggesting that it is in fact theft from people. You know, paying too much tax is not the right way to run a country. Government doesn't know as well as you do about how to spend your money.
And I thought, when I looked at the figure of 15 million, I thought, oh God, that makes my helicopter pretty cheap.
Pay that.
Even the $4,000.
That was money spent. That was money spent in Victoria too. Wasn't it?
Even the $4,000. Yeah.
She slugged taxpayers, I can't believe this, $5,000 to fly a helicopter from Melbourne to a Liberal fundraiser near Geelong, just 90 minutes away by road.
My mother dreamt of a better life for me, and I hope that my journey in life inspires Australians to need a better government.